So guys, here we are, we're identifying this wild stinging nettle, and stinging nettle is very nutritious plant, and here it is growing in my yard. It likes places around old foundations, which is there was an old foundation near here. It can sting even at this stage, but it's not as stingy. The spikes that sting you and make you itch are not as pronounced when it's babies like this, and this is a good time to pick it for medicinal purposes, or in my case I'm going to be juicing it with carrots and coconut and ginger probably. But yeah, so you can just pick these, pick them down at the base. Some people would advise you wear gloves. At this stage they're not too bad. I'm going to try to zoom in and show you the spiky things. But the plants have spiky things on the leaves and on the stems that cause you to itch. And it's also known as 7-minute itch, because the itch lasts its terrible itchiness for about 7 minutes. and also a little bit of burning. And I found that sometimes the little prickers can kind of almost stay in you like cactus thorns. So wear gloves, or carefully, pick them down the bottom. And you also want to be careful when you eat them. If you steam them or saute them, then that won't be any problem. There won't be any stingers, any problem with the stingers then. It's just in handling them. And but they're fine to eat cooked like this, especially when they're small and young. And it's a good time to harvest them for whatever you would like to eat or to use medicinally. You could also dry them and make a nice tea. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest some, and then I'll share a little bit more of what I've researched about stinging nettles. So I'm going to pick some of these nettles for my juice today, for my green juice. They're a little bit, they're very small, they're very young, but they're still prickly, so you got to be careful. I advise wearing gloves, although I'm not wearing gloves. And it's a little bit rainy out, so I'll wash these off after I get them. But nettles are very healthy for you. I'm just cutting off any leaves that don't look great. And I'll probably juice these with carrots and celery, maybe some cucumber, maybe a little bit of apple and some ginger, and some microgreens that I have. And guys, when you cut these, you want to cut them and leave a little, cut them at a leaf node and leave a little base so that they'll grow back. They'll grow back for you. So because I have a bunch of other things, I'm not going to pick, there's a bunch more, but I'm not going to pick all that many, because I'll be able to come back and harvest these many times, because when I cut them, I'm not cutting them down all the way. And I have a lot of other stuff to go in my juice. So there we go, guys. There's our little bowl of nettles. I'm going to go inside and get the rest of my stuff ready to make some juice with this.
I hope that helped you guys recognize and be able to identify wild stinging nettles. They're pretty much everywhere now. They were native to Europe, Asia, and North Africa, but they're found pretty much worldwide now. So they may be in your area, and you can just keep an eye out for them. And great to harvest them and dry them out and keep some for tea and stuff, because they are such a they're considered a tonic because they're good for you in so many ways. And I'll tell you a little bit about the nutritional profile, and then some of the things that they're good for. So they're high in calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin D, and vitamin K, as well as high in antioxidants, which are cellular protection. They also contain all 9 essential amino acids, which means they make a complete protein. So they're good that way as a food. They, as far as some of the things they're known for, is they're great for the urinary tract. They also reduce inflammation. Good for BHP. Great for diuretic. They have a stabilizing effect on hormones. They help allergy relief. They help lower blood sugar. They help lower blood pressure and increase nitric oxide. So there's a lot of good benefits from them can be had. This is not in any way medical advice, or check with your doctor if you're not sure if you should be trying any new foods or wild medicinals. But I think they're pretty safe for most folks, and I like them, and I've been using them regularly over the years, and I'm glad to have a little patch here in the backyard. Another thing you could do also is if you find some, you can also take a little bit back and plant them in your own property, and then you might have your own supply. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to someone out there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, just feel free to leave them below, and I'll get back to you when I can. Okay, hope you're all well. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.